Hello, my name is Addie and this is Addie's Cross and Quilts. If you're a new viewer, welcome. I hope you enjoy and like what you see. Hit the subscribe, notification, and like button. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I guess you are liking what you see, and I hope I can provide some more content for you to continue to enjoy. Thank you, all my subscribers and my viewers, for coming along with me in my journey of my passion, which is cross stitching along with quilting. I am so excited. I'm so excited because it's Christmas. It's the holidays. It's the season of love and kindness and gift giving and Christmas lights and Christmas trees and decorations and gift giving and everything. So I'm so happy. Of course, I wasn't always a good girl, so there's Santa, I can explain. Anyway, let me start giving you the update for what I have done between Friday and today. I have no new starts. I have no new starts. I have no finishes, no fully finishes. And I have 4 whips that I worked on. So let me get there first and then I'll keep on. See, I did an outline. Hopefully this will help me. And we sip. Do you guys like my mug? I do believe cuss words are adjectives or verbs or pronouns, but I'm trying to keep it clean here. Anyway, so for my first whip, I worked on my Hearts and Flowers by Rosewood Manor. This was in participation of the Steadfast Stitcher Beth Moy's 60th birthday sale, and it's called hashtag Rosewood Manor BD sale. So I chose, you could do any Rosewood Manor. I chose this one. This is my working copy. I put away my original because I don't want it to get damaged. I don't have a full, I don't know why I didn't take a picture of it, but I showed in my last episode where I was, and I believe I was, let me get this here. I believe I was just about needed to finish this flower. So I've completed this flower and I started the back stitching process. So we like that. Yeah, so this is stitching a 25 count French lace linen, and I am using a called for floss, which is Week Dye Works by Bethlehem. The next project that I am working on is by Crocetta Gogo. It's the 2020 free pattern called Caseta de Noel, which I have a feeling roughly translates to either Christmas cottage or cottage of Noel. I'm showing this from back here because I don't, it's a pattern, so I don't want you to think. It's free, but still I want to, make sure I don't create any copyright infringements. The last time that I posted, when I posted on Friday, I was, if my iPad would stop acting up. When I posted on Friday, this is where I was at. And even though it doesn't look like a lot, this is where I'm at. So I completed the white. I completed the white in the doors and the whites in the windows, in one of the windows. And I did the yellow. So maybe like 20 stitches, 25 stitches, but I think I'm moving along. That white ain't no punk. White and white is no punk. I'm sorry to say it like that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm using 12 pearl cotton 12 weight for the white instead of regular DMC white because I like the way it lays better. So I am stitching this in a 14 count white opalescent that I have purchased from Hobby Lobby, and the call for floss. The next whip is my 2018 Santa from the Prairie Schooler. I'm stitching this on 14 count Yorkshire that I had purchased from Hobby Lobby. This is, let me see, this is where I was at, Headless Figures. This was where I was at the last time I shared this. And this is where I am at now. So I don't know if that's a hare or a bunny, but it has the head now, so he's not headless. And if you can see, I started working on Santa's hat, and of course on some of the snowman's body. So I'm moving along really good. So these 3 pieces I actually work on. I either do an hour a day or a strand a day, depending on how my schedule is going. So like example, the Crochet Go-Go, I just did 1 white strand and that was it. I'm hoping to work on these when I leave to go on holiday with my family. I'm going to be visiting my daughter who's in North Carolina, and we'll be spending the holidays together. My next whip is the Mermaids of the Season Sal. This sal is part of the is hosted by Bella Filipina and Fiberlicious Yummy Arts, and they put out from it started, I think it started September 15th, and on the 15th of every month they release the mermaid per season. So I've already completed spring and summer, and I'm working on autumn, and they just released winter on the 15th. So this is how the pattern is going to look like. I've made some adjustments, of course, because I'm not going to be putting in the date. Well, I'm not sure. I have to figure out how to do the lettering for the season, but I got to figure out how I'm going to do it. This is where I was at the last time I showed, which was on Friday. And this is where I'm at currently. So I've worked on her. I've worked on her quite a bit. And of course, again, shiny. Who doesn't love a thing? I'm like a raven, right? Ravens love anything shiny. Yeah, I love anything shiny. This is stitched on a 28 count die, hand dyed from Under the Sea fabric. Unfortunately, I cannot find the name of this. I've looked for it, and I'm hoping I can find it, because I think, yeah, I'm hoping I can find it, but I can't find it right now. So hopefully one of these days I will, because I like to document, especially if I like a particular color. Or then again, it's Under the Sea fabric. I have an addiction to Under the Sea fabric and Be Stitch Me, especially the opalescents. So, and we sip. And the final whip that I worked on this week was the Raven Queen. Told you I'm a raven, so yeah, I have to honor the Raven Queen if I'm a raven, right? It is stitched on 28 count. Where did that go? Here we go. It is stitched on 28 count Lugana opalescent by Be Stitch Me, called Paranormal. I am on the fabric of the month with Be Stitch Me. And I mean, as soon as this came in the mail, I was like, this is for Raven Queen. I started this for my birthday, which is October 10th. The last time I showed this, I think it was my first or second video. I think it was my first video I showed this. This is where I was at. And this is where I am now. Whoops, I have it upside down. Sorry about that. Another headless figure, right? I have a tendency to start middle down and then work on the whole bottom before I go top right, and then the final is left. I have this thing in, I guess it's the way my mind documents it or processes it. I know I'm finished with the quilt, with the process, with the cross stitch when I have completed the left right top. Some people start at the left right. I can't. Even if I have to, I literally do a cross, one strand cross all the way till I get to the middle or to the other side, because in my head it's documented that it's processed that when I hit that that left top, it means I'm done. So that's it. So that is the whips for these last few days, which is from Friday to now. What else? My plans. I don't know. I don't remember if I mentioned this or not. I am going to be working on the 2014 Hands On Designs a year of celebrations. This is this. And this is going to be the 12 by 12 for New Year's Eve. I've already purchased the fabric, which I already have one in a hoop. I don't use hoop. I usually stitch by hand, but I said, let me try a hoop. So as you can see, how shiny. Let me see if you can see the shimmer. Yes, look at that. It's going to be 32 count raw silver Belfast by Belfast. So yeah. So I already have, I'm ready. I might just take it out of a hoop because I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. And I've also going to coincide this with my mental health investments, because what I did was, they're not here according to 123 Stitch. They're going to be here this afternoon or tomorrow morning, but I ordered all of the fancy flosses. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I ordered a collection. Merry Christmas to me. So this basically is kitted up. It's going to be traveling with me on my holidays, and I'm going to be working on this. Yes, I am super excited about my travels. Huge shout out. I would like to shout out Angie from the Hibernation Stitcher. Hi Angie, thanks for the share. Thanks for letting people know. And yes, that mint green opalescent fabric, beautiful. I'd also like to shout out Gayron Stitchery. I have participated in Zooms with them, and they're really, really awesome people to spend time with and stitch with. And I love their store, so whenever I can order something that they are highlighting, I do. But yeah, so I like to shout out both Gayron Stitchery and the Hibernation Stitcher. And that is all for this segment of this episode. If you want to continue and know about my quilting, then you may have learned from my previous episodes that I challenge myself to make seven quilts by the 22nd of December. I picked up the challenge the day after Thanksgiving. I'm happy to say that I have completed quilting quilt number 6. And here it is. I only have to do the binding, which is going to take me roughly 2 hours because I machine bind. But this is where we're at. I quilted around the pictures, the scenery, so that it can be thing, and then I stitched and the rest. This is, hi Luke. This is the back. I pieced the back together basically so that you can have 2 quilts in one. And that is that. So my plans for my quilting is to finish the last quilt. I should be working on it later today or tomorrow. But yes, it should be done by the time we leave Friday morning. Um, so I'm happy. Yay, another finish for me. And once I come back, I have to decide what quilty stuff I want to do, because I might just end up doing project bags. And I don't know if I shared my last project bag, but this is the last project bag I made. I've been building my collection of project bags, and this one was a gift, but I've made this one, this is the back, and I've made the gnomes, and I've made the honey, and I've made, where'd the other one go? I know I have some more someplace around here, I just don't know. And I made this one. So yeah. Oh, I've made this one. I thought you had some more over there. And I've also made this one. So I've been thinking about, and it's still playing around, but I've been thinking about making project bags and selling them. So maybe, I do know that I'm gonna make a couple, and when I hit 100 subscribers, I will be gifting a project bag to one subscriber. So yeah, that's that. So that's it for this segment. Once again, this is Addie's Cross and Quilts. You can also find me on Instagram under Addie's Cross and Quilts. Always remember to take care of you first. With the holiday seasons and the running around, we're so busy pouring out and making sure that everybody has what they want for Christmas, cooking, cleaning, decorating, shopping, and we forget to take a pause and focus on ourselves so that we can keep our mental health and our self-care in balance. There's nothing wrong with taking care of you, because if you don't take care of you, you cannot take care of someone else. So always invest in self-love so that you can pour out more. You cannot pour out from an empty vessel. And that's it for now. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy everything. Bye.